Hello world! Today I'm going to be following Peter McKinnon's tutorial on how to create a hyperlapse. So if you follow along, I'll show you how to create one yourself. At the end of this video, I will show a compilation of hyperlapse that I have created in my hometown. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you. Go ahead and load up the DJI app for your drone and select the camera settings option. Select the second tab with the camera icon. Make sure you're shooting in JPEG. Change the photo mode to 2-second interval. On the left-hand side of the screen, go ahead and click on the little remote icon under Return to Home button. Swipe your finger to the left here so that you can get to the waypoints. Press on Start Recording Waypoints. Record your first waypoint and your last waypoint. Press on Apply to activate your waypoints. Change your speed to 2 miles per hour, and now your drone will fly between those two waypoints that you just created. Go ahead and download your files, and we will proceed to Adobe Premiere. We're going to go ahead and start up Premiere Pro CC. I'm going to go ahead and select New Project. Let's go ahead and name it My First Hyperlapse. We're going to ignore these other tabs for right now. Go ahead and click OK. Okay. Next, you're going to want to go to File, New, Sequence. And for this example, I'm going to be using Red R3D profile. It's a 4K 16:9 aspect ratio, 23.976 frames per second. So this will work perfectly because matches my drone footage. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. So if you're using 1080, you'd want to select the 1080 preset there. Okay, next we're going to want to load in our footage that we want to use for this hyperlapse, which will be photographs. Now we want to go ahead and import our shots. In my case, I took 216 shots with the drone. File, Import, find those files, select the first one in the series, and make sure you check Image Sequence. Click OK. Now you'll have an item like this in your project. You can go ahead and drag that onto your timeline. Keep existing settings. And now we'll have to zoom in on our shot. Click on Effect Controls. We'll want to fix the positioning here so that there are no black bars. So first I'll want to change the scale. Much better. There we go. So now if we play back this video, okay, looks good. Now what we're going to want to do is apply effect to this clip so that it's not so skippy. Like if you notice when I played it back, it kind of hopped around. Look for warp stabilizer. You want to drop that in. Okay. So Premiere's saying I need to nest this clip in order to use warp stabilizer. So go ahead and right click your clip, select nest. Click OK. And now try again. Go ahead and drag and drop onto the green. Now I'll speed up this portion of the video because it's going to take a while to get processed. The warp stabilizer has gone through the clip now and stabilized it. Here, I'll show you here. If I change the scale back, you'll see what it's doing. So it's repositioning each clip to make it a smoother clip. And now I just set it back to a scale of 127 here. So it will fit the frame better. And you'll see it just looks a lot better than it did before. Okay, from here, you can go ahead and select the mark in points here. Mark your video in and that last point out. You'll be able to go to File, Export, Media. And you'll want to use maximum render quality. Render at maximum depth. And select your bitrate encoding, which I found I get good results if I do constant bitrate. That's what CBR stands for. And slide the slider over or type in 100. That way it will match the quality settings that I use on my drones. There's no loss in quality, basically. Go ahead and click Export. And once this clip's done, you'll have your hyperlapse. Well, there you have it. That's how you make a hyperlapse. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of clips that I have made with this technique. Thank you for watching.